welcome to the third and deciding map, everyone. Contact already being made here at A ramp. Beaky gonna take down two. Both headshots with the USP. Walko and Spongy do trade back, doing fun, advancing towards the A site still. They've actually slowed down a bit now. Spongy still in sandwich. Shake Zula up top Tetris. Walko over by balcony. CX gonna be advancing here towards stairs. Perfect headshot onto Spongy. Turns his attention towards Hell. Walko still there at Hell somehow surviving with only 19 HP, now just 4. Still hits a headshot, but it's Austin trading back for 2 from stairs. And again, BHOP able to grab a pistol round in dramatic fashion. This would be awesome if BHOP could win another Cash Cup here. I don't want to be too biased. I've kept it fairly neutral this whole time, so I think you guys will let me slide with that comment. Doing fun here on just a semi-buy, not a force. But yeah, this is the newest iteration of the BHOP lineup. It's cool to see that Silas and Beaky have stuck it out this entire time. BHOP essentially in 2022. CX pushing through! With the MP9 on the flank, drops 3 at the beginning of the B apartments. Walko and Shake Zula do end up fighting back and picking up some kills, but it's still man advantage here for BHOP. And maybe a bit closer than BHOP thought it would be, especially with that flank included. Being planted in the center of the ace, or actually by default boxes there. Beaky gonna kill both of the remaining 2 T's on the A. Actually, Silas got that final kill onto Shake. But regardless, a clean retake there by BHOP. So far, so good for BHOP, but we're still very, very early in the map. Truly anything could happen here. Slightly blinded here at the B side. Doing fun is on their first official rifle round here. 5 AKs in play for the T side. BHOP is running 3 FAMAS, 3 FAMI, if you will. CX on the off this round. I think as long as CX plays this round somewhat passively, this could definitely be a nice defensive hold for BHOP. With that said, they are slightly outgunned here. FAMAS versus AK situation. Hexton Walko with 2 picks at mid. And I do think Brett and Silas may have gotten just a bit too bold there. I do understand peeking those locations at mid and cat and connector, but I mean, they had to have known they were going to be dealing with multiple T's there at mid, not just one. Beaky does end up getting a pick later on there in mid, but Doing Fun is already committed to the B side from apartments. Spongy got redemption onto Beaky as well. CX able to take down Hext at Catwalk. Does bring this to a 2v2 post plant, but it's Spongy from the center of sight getting to pick their cat in the final kill. Cat onto Austin. BHOP's economy a bit mixed here. Timeout taken here, I believe, by BHOP. Unclear if this is a standard timeout or a tech pause. I think it was just a standard timeout. Yeah, live play going to be resuming here momentarily. BHOP going to be rolling with 2 silenced M4s, a couple 5.7s. Austin on that 50 caliber Desert Eagle. Not sure if that's going to be enough, but we have seen some wild 5.7 plays from BHOP today, specifically from CX. Back on overpass and connector, multiple 5.7 headshots on multiple rounds there for him. Silas with the clean pick early there. We're at the B site. Doing fun, continuing to let a bit of time off the clock here. Making their way into middle now with the C4. They've got a lurker near the A ramp. Hex getting boosted into window. Silas catches on to that. Doesn't come up with the kill. Attacks Hex down to 28. Peaky, couple peeks there into connector. Doesn't find the dink he's looking for. Doing fun, advancing towards A. Beaky finds the headshot a moment later and kills Spongy through the smoke, preventing the plant. It's only Hex remaining, no time left on the clock. It's going to be a BHOP round as they go up by 2 here on the decider. What a solid hold there on the full rifle round from BHOP. Doing fun, retaining just a single AK from that round. So it's going to be a majority eco for them on the T side. Some utility being exchanged at mid and palace. Should be a BHOP round here, but again, you never know. Doing fun would likely need to get at least one more rifle here to have a go at this. Brett able to take down Wiz in apartments. Hex looking for redemption, but Brett still has full HP. Could be lining up a multi-kill and does just that. It's 2 headshots for Brett at the kitchen entrance. Beaky able to take down Shake at Cat. It's Flame Walco remaining here for the Carpe Diem Pug. Able to take down Walco in front of Kitchen. BHOP now leading by 3 and potentially surpassing early expectations here on Mirage. I'm sure a lot of people in the audience here and people following this match in general probably thought that doing fun after getting out to a strong start on Vertigo was going to maybe be able to put this away in 2 maps. And instead, here we are on the decider with BHOP up by 3. And they've already taken down Hex here at the A site. Already advancing up Cat, he's able to pick Shake. They find a pick of their own. Beaky's down. Wiz able to take care of CX in mid. CX maybe getting a bit too bold again on that push. Not that he's necessarily done that exact push yet, but another potentially overly bold mid play. Three-on-three situation, less than a minute on the clock here in round 6. BHOP with the slight health advantage. Wiz and Silas both low for their respective squads. In terms of health, that is. Wiz making some commotion here in apartments. Spongy down. Brett looking to take care of Wiz there in apartments as well. Silas on the flank, preventing any type of bomb plan. Austin able to get that final trade towards the front of the B side, and BHOP continuing to look sharp here on the defensive side of Mirage. Now up by 4 rounds, really showing no sign of slowing down, and the Carpe Diem Pug low on cash this round. So it's going to be no rifles on the terrorist side, just a semi-buy with some upgrades. It's actually 5 Desert Eagles across the board here for doing fun. So you can't rule them out. BHOP can't take anything for granted here. Shake close to getting a pick there, underpass, but it's actually Spongy getting a deep headshot in mid. Silas gonna trade back for 2. And that was likely the round-changing play there from Silas. Beaky at range, able to kill Shake at the big underpass stairs, and it's only Walko remaining in Sandwich for doing fun. Brett able to get that final crouch kill. BHOP now with their largest lead of the map, leading by 5 rounds. But doing fun will be on a full rifle buy again. 4 AKs and an op in the hands of Wiz here on the T side. Laying down some spam at kitchen. Silas still holding his spotted juggle. Able to pick off Shake there. Top of connector. Additional footsteps right in front of him. And Silas gun barrel spotted Hex. Able to finish him off with the AK. Doing fun. Advancing towards A. 3-on-3 situation after Austin trades back from sight. But Walko able to trade right back onto Austin with a nice nade toss. Right there by default. Spongy and Walko able to find those final AK kills needed for doing fun there at the A site. And doing fun, could they be getting back into this now? BHOP still some cash, so it will be full rifles once more for BHOP Esports. Wiz self-boosting himself. Cart it mid. He's able to take down Silas. CX on the peak from Cat is able to get redemption there a couple seconds later onto Wiz. Hex advancing towards connector. He's got backup. Shake and Spongy looking to join him. Hex gonna pick off CX. On Cat, Brett advancing off Cat from that rotation. Takes down 2, pulls out his sidearm to get a 3rd kill into connector. Brett's brought this to a 1v1. He's got the health advantage. Hex with only 14 HP remaining. Brett advancing through window into jungle with the A4. The bomb is down in connector, and Brett will line up a perfect A4 headshot there onto Hex through jungle. BHOP back up by 5, but doing fun. Does have some cash to work with here still. Silas going to push mid with his teammates. Silas does get a pick there upper mid, but doing fun meanwhile. Gets a pick at A, and they're advancing, flooding onto the A site now. I'm not planted quite yet. That's planting default. Silas pushing in from CT spawn, kills 2 at the CT stairs. Silas and Beaky pushing in back sight. BHOP has the man advantage. Hex still alive. At Hazard kills 2. Beaky sticking the defuse. Can he survive? He doesn't have a kit. What is happening? Hex still hasn't. Oh, no way. No, there's no way. Beaky, in the play of a lifetime, throws the headshot on the at the end of the round there just to throw salt again on that wound. Oh man. Woo! We're just gonna let that one simmer for a moment. Hex, meanwhile, this round does get that initial pick onto CX. Austin gonna trade back. What makes Beaky's defuse even more dramatic is doing fun really needed that round. Still down by 6 at the moment over there on the T side. Welcome if you're just joining us. This is the 3rd and deciding map. Beaky just won an 8th round for BHOP in dramatic fashion with a no-kit defusal. Was a smoke down. Carpe Diem Pug making their way towards the A side. Austin still in hell that whole time. Wiz gonna run right into his crosshairs. Silas gonna drop another here at the A side. Bomb is down next to Tetris. And with virtually no time left on the clock, this is certainly gonna be a 9th round going to BHOP.
Counter-terrorists win.
Looks like a timeout's been taken here by Doing Fun. Looks like they're going to go for a mixed buy here, not going to be full rifles. Silas and Austin each pushing early. Coming up with picks. Austin able to drop another in mid with the A4. CX from triple, able to kill Walco there at the front of the A side. It's only Wiz remaining, and this was a very, very quick round. Wiz still lurking in ladder room. Austin able to get that final kill in mid. BHOP now leading by 8. And Doing Fun actually not with ideal funding here. They're a bit too low for a proper rifle buy. So it's just going to be a semi-buy with 3 Deagles, 2 Tech 9s here on the terrorist side. Yeah, that Beaky defuse got to be one of the best defuses in Cash Cup history. That's for sure. Brad able to take down Hexed here by triple. Brad able to take down 2 more here at the A side. Boosted on his teammate's head that entire time. Love the coordination here from BHOP. Bomb was planted, but it's Brett picking up the ace as he finds those final 2 with the USP. Huge round for Brett. And it really feels like BHOP's just... I feel like their whole existence has kind of led to this map here. It's really all coming together. With that said, there's still time for Doing Fun to come back. But Brett's feeling it. Does some early spam at mid. Brett able to tag Hex down to 41. It's actually going to be CX finishing off Hex a moment later, and then Brett getting the nade kill onto Wiz. Wiz did take down CX in the midst of all that. Still man advantage for BHOP. Spongy able to get the bomb planted at the B site. X getting picked off just before that, so we are in a balanced 3-on-3. BHOP looking to retake from Catwalk in unison here. Silas able to drop one side of sight. Austin gonna get the trade on to Spongy by Van. And it's all up to Walco in apartments. Austin hopping on the defuse. He's in that smoke. Oh, he's getting close. And, oh. Yeah, okay, Walco does get the kill. God, that was... Whew, that was much too close to comfort considering what happened with Beaky a couple rounds ago. Doing Fun is able to grab a 3rd round for themselves as we head into the final round of the first half. Light contact made it mid. Hex actually ends up picking Brett at cat there. CX on the re-peek will pick Walco at mid with his op. Brings us to a 4-on-4 minute on the clock. Tagged in Palace. Austin still in hell, drops 2. Silas able to clean up the final 2 there at the A site, and it's a clean, fairly straightforward hold there at the A site for BHOP. And Doing Fun has limited opportunities to come back here. Otherwise, BHOP will be looking to win their second Cash Cup Grand Final. We'll be back in just a few minutes to see if they can do just that.
We laugh and we stuff, we try not to talk about